What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Special shout out to my comment section who reminded me I only ever played the Raw side of this game, so 3 years later, we're back doing the SmackDown side in 06. Let's get a controller, and let's continue, shall we? Let's start the season. Playa, holla holla. Prologue to SmackDown.
Tori. Hey, Tori Wilson. Hey there, baby
of,
girl. Have you got a couple of minutes for your general manager?
Playa?
There's an urgent matter I need to speak to you about.
Actually, Teddy, I'm supposed to catch a flight and I'm already running late. I'd love to stay and talk, but...
That's okay. Don't worry about it, Tori. I don't want to be responsible for my #1 diva missing her flight. You feel me? I'll catch up with you next week.
Thanks, Teddy. I'll see you Thursday.
Damn! I hate to see that girl go, but I love watching her leave. Holla!
Who are you talking to, Teddy Long? Oh no! The inevitable Stone Cold. Teddy Long gets hit with the car. It was Rikishi.
What was that? Teddy? Oh my god, Teddy!
Good God Almighty.
Don't worry, Teddy. It's going to be okay. Help! Somebody please help!
Shouldn't have done that. Holla holla. And also, she's going to the airport in her ring gear. That seems... come on now. Okay, I guess continue to continue. And continue to continue. So, let's do that. Andre, Tori's contract.
I just can't believe that someone could do that to poor Theodore Long.
Yo, don't worry about that, Tori. He'll be alright, and they'll catch whoever did it.
Hey, Tori. Cena? Excuse me, Tori. I heard that you were the last person to see Teddy Long before his accident. Do you mind if I ask you about it?
Hey, Columbo, take it somewhere else, okay? Can't you see the lady's upset? She doesn't need you accusing her of something she had nothing to do with.
No one's accusing anyone of anything, Cena. But as long as you're here, where were you when Theodore Long was taken out?
Yeah.
Excuse me? I must have missed the part where you explained to me why I had to answer to you. Who the hell you think you are to come up here and get all up in my grill?
Oh, you tell him, Cena. Fight the power. Don't take any guff from the man. I mean, dude, it's not like there's any way that an angry thug who walks around with brass knuckles and a steel chain around his neck could ever take anyone out, right?
Yo, look who it is. Mr. Pay-Per-View. You know, for a guy who calls himself the whole damn show, you sure ain't had much in the way of title shots lately, have you, Chief? Sounds like a pretty good motive for punking out our GM, don't it? So where were you when T-Lo got aced?
T-Lo.
Well, let's see. I think I was probably chilling out in the back, stretching out, you know, throwing some kicks and reading some comics.
You think you were? Can anybody vouch for you?
That's my downtime. Just me, RVD.
I can't believe any of you would ever do anything to hurt Teddy. This is all so awful.
Awful.
What do you think happened?
I get to choose? Well, I'm not accusing anyone, but I think Cena makes a pretty good point. I can't remember the last time Teddy Long gave RVD a title shot or look. I'm not saying either of you did anything, but RVD has a point. You seem a little defensive to me, John Cena. Hustle, loyalty, respect, and fighting John Cena. Let's adieu. Adios? And so I welcome you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a somewhat somber edition of SmackDown. I'm Michael Cole alongside Taz and partner. Can you believe what has transpired here in regards to General Manager Teddy Long?
No, Cole, I really can't. Some bitter superstar has got to have a mean streak a mile long to run down Teddy Long in cold blood like that. And for all we know, it could be anyone on the roster, anyone in this building right now. But you know what they say, the show must go on.
And the show will go on, but the ramifications of this incident are already being felt in this...
What? It was Rikishi. He did it for The Rock. He was hired by Triple H. So here's one of the problems in this new version of PCSX 1.6.0 PC emulator type beardness is that unless you enable the speed hacks, the Titantrons don't work. So I'll figure that out here somehow, some way in the coming days of this show. But right now for today, we're trying to get things out here on a fine Monday. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to another edition of Attack Slug Plays Old Wrestling Games. This is kind of what I do here on the channel, so welcome to that. John Cena is here with the Chain Gang, etc., etc. In Your House was last night. NXT was last night. Plenty of things to discuss from that. We have Tony Chimmel announcing, please tell me he does the Rated R Superstar at some point in this game. I have forgotten. It's been, again, like 3 years. So I played the Raw side in 2017, so I guess go watch that if you haven't, and then come back and watch this, because I've forgotten how to play, so this should be illuminating. Stare down. Stare down. You can't see, Slug. That's right, the stare down battle. I'm wearing a hat. Strike him. Ha ha ha. I fooled you, John Cena. I fooled you. And drops the big elbow. And here we go. Playing, obviously, on the emulator, making it look way better than it ever did on the PS2. So, let's get into In Your House from last night. Man, the nostalgia. They went heavy on that nostalgia for In Your House last night. And if you didn't watch those, like, in the 90s, then perhaps you wouldn't really get that part of it. Like, having Todd Pettengill there, for me, was like, oh my god, they got Todd Pettengill. That's amazing, right? Having William Regal do the promotional consideration paid for, like, for the Lord Alfred Hayes bit, was awesome, right? Loved that. Having the old set with the door, fantastic. They unfortunately did not give away a house, because, you know, that's, in this economy, not gonna happen, right? But having all that there, having the Ico Pro, having Adam Cole do the Ico Pro was fantastic, right? The only thing I would have wanted additionally in there was a commercial for Milton Bradley Karate Fighters. It was the only thing they didn't do, which obviously I'm sure there was some kind of, you know, copyright thing happening, because they certainly owned what's left of Ico Pro from the 90s and that whole thing, right? So that was that. But yes, I enjoyed that nostalgia. I'm not sure how it really goes if you didn't watch those or haven't watched those from back in the day, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. Sharpshooter! No, I'm sorry. Not even a sharpshooter. It's the PTO. It's the Paige Tap Out, sort of. Or it's the Alundra Blaze, whatever the hell she called it. Sort of. I don't know, John Cena. Let's get you in the Kryptonite Crunch. Now, I have forgotten what button it is to pin in this game, so this is going to be an interesting bit of beardness to actually try to pin John Cena. Okay, it's down and B here. I'm playing with an Xbox One controller, because that is the easiest thing to do. Master Lock Challenge here happening on John Cena. Man, I would love that if when Raw starts tonight, right, you ended Raw last week with Lashley locking McIntyre in the Master Lock. If you open Raw and he's still in the middle of the ring in that Master Lock, that would be hilarious. They wouldn't do that, but that would be, you know, good times. So, besides the eminent nostalgia, they even had that throwback to HBK not knowing how to use a computer backstage, which was the thing they did back in the 90s, right? So, besides that, the matches themselves. Balor and Priest was a knockdown drag out. That bump that Damian Priest took from the apron onto the steps gave me flashbacks to Shawn Michaels and Taker when Shawn messes back up for good and was out for a number of years because of that whole thing. So it just gave me like, don't take bumps like that. What are you doing? It is nuts. Destiny! Rope break. Screw you, man. Screw you, John Cena. Ha ha! Oh, nope. That wasn't gonna happen. That was not gonna happen. Sorry, John. Sorry, John. Choke him out. Hit that. What you gonna do? But yes, Balor won that match, so good for him on that. Establishing his NXT dominance, because right now we can't have Balor and Walter, which was the whole point before this whole pandemic hit. Unfortunate, but there we are, and there we turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Attack slug. Nope, nope. Blocked it, but didn't block it enough. Blocked it, but didn't block it enough. Okay, Gargano and Keith Lee for that North American title. It was alright. It was a little gimmicky in parts, but they did spend a lot of time working the already injured body parts of Keith Lee, which makes that match seem more... Oh, powerbomb. Nice. Seems more believable, because obviously with that size differential there, it's not going to be that, you know, how would that ever work without having to exploit the injured hand and the injured eye, and the drop kick from John Cena. Phenomenal. But Keith Lee retains that North American title. DDT, lock it in. Lock it in. John Cena, you're going down to Slug Town. Rope break. Get into that whole nonsense business. I gotta start taunting more to get my meter up. Because how else am I going to get Sluggeroonie? How else am I going to get to my finish? And if John Cena keeps interrupting my taunting, I'm never gonna get there. It's never gonna happen, John Cena. I don't appreciate you fighting me with your hustle, loyalty, and respect, if you will. So, after that, the Killer Cross and Tommaso Ciampa essentially squash match, 6 minutes, made Ciampa pass out. He didn't tap out, he passed out, right? So, that is an important measure of distinction, but hey, if you're looking to get your monster heel over, you would have him defeat an established guy on pay-per-view. That makes all the sense in the world. So, digging that. And I gotta stop doing that. I know I have a faster taunt in here somewhere, so let's try to make that happen with this. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nope! Reversed. Into the education, whatever. Now then. There was that parking lot brawl, the backlot brawl, the cinematic match between Velveteen Dream and Adam Cole, Bebe, who is still your NXT champion, which means that Dream will says press. So go. Dream can no longer challenge Cole as long as he is the champion. Downstairs. There it is. Yeah. Dream can no longer challenge as long as Cole is champion. So does that mean Dream is getting the call-up, or does that mean Cole is going to lose that belt at some point in the near future? I don't know what that means for Dream in terms of his NXT future. Alright, I stored it. Now it's a... Oh, the shoulder block! No, don't hit me with two of those! Don't you dare, John Cena. Don't you dare. I gotta do the low kick. No, No! Drop kick. I hate you guts, John Cena. Here. Oh, he reversed the finisher. John Cena. Hustle. Loyalty. Respect. I hate you. I'll put you in another submission maneuver and make you tap. Nope, that didn't work. Just, at some point, I'm just gonna pin you, John Cena. Counter ref. Rope break. I hate you guts. I hate you so much. Man, it was the one thing I did like about that DS game was that there was no rope break. Because it just wasn't in there, which was fantastic. 2 and a 2 3/4. So the main event was Io versus Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley. And surprise, 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 I was shocked. They put the belt on Io. She is the new NXT Women's Champion. The genius of the sky. The evil genius of the sky. Fantastic. Jumped off the house set. Great stuff, man. Just... absolutely excellent. Loved that. Into the pinfall. I hooked the leg deep. What happened? Why would you get up? Why would you get up? I don't think I hit L1 there, and I get a 1 count from that. John Cena. Would you stop? Would you stop? Okay, but yes. Surprise, 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 though. Charlotte did not take the pin there. She had Rhea in the figure 8, and the moonsault from Io pretty much onto Rhea's face didn't look great, man. It looked rough. Almost as rough as Damian Priest, and that stairs bump was not... Oh, no! No, the STF! He's got me in the STFU! I have to hit any button repeatedly to escape! So that was kind of the show last night. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. And then, speaking of NXT, though, since I didn't get to discuss this earlier, is the fact that they totally hired back Drake Maverick. He didn't win the tournament. He lost to Phantasma on Wednesday, and at the end of the show, they offered him a contract. Now, the word backstage is that anybody that they released was offered a new deal, superplex, at lower money, right? That was what I heard. And so it seems like Drake may have been the only one to actually take up on that offer. And everybody else is like, nah, I'll go to AEW or New Japan or Impact or MLW or Ring of Honor or wherever else that I can go and do a thing somewhere else. But Drake wanted to be there, so Drake is still doing his thing there. Destiny! It's not, not enough, man. Not enough. But, man, it just looks bad. That, like, it looks really just scumbag that that's how they handle that whole situation. It really does. But that is what it is. John Cena, would you stop? Hustle, loyalty, respect. My overall here, by the way, is 99. And John Cena is just running through me in this 10-minute match. Like, I am baffled. Oh, no. 5-knuckle shuffle. I can't see him. Now then. Elias, apparently out with a pectoral tear. Unfortunate. John Cena got another finisher for me. Unfortunate. Did I block it? Maybe. Textbook reversal from attackslug. John Cena, I'm gonna make you waste this finisher. Oh no, get up, move, 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 move. Great, he stored it. He stored it. Don't you gut kick me, John Cena. I know all your moves, all your tricks. Don't you do it. Boom. Pin Cena. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I can't even capitalize because I am so just out of it. No, John Cena, I want to beat this match. I want to make my strong debut here on SmackDown. Nope. Attitude adjustment for the Slug. I'm 99 overall. Like, how does this work that John Cena absolutely... Okay, a stunning first day on SmackDown with the champ. The champ is here. And Raw is tonight. And Rey Mysterio on Raw tonight with Dominic. I'm thinking that Dominic joins Seth. That's just my opinion. But, you know, is what it is. And there is John Cena. Yeah. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Alright, so otherwise, so after Charlotte loses last night her NXT championship, guess what she's doing on Monday night? Facing Asuka. So you can't get rid of Charlotte. I lost. That's okay. It is what it is, man. We save the game, we call it for today on day 1 of the SmackDown side, and we move on towards the rest of the week. If you will, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here on this channel. Tune in for those. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.